Peace, love, and harmony, family. I am Infinite Life, here to share the truth unapologetically. And what are we doing right now? Raising those frequency. Yes, raise it, raise it, raise it. Raising those vibration. Vibrate higher, higher, higher. Take that, take that, take that, take that good ass energy I'm sending and sprinkling all over the world right now. You better get it. And what are we going to do? Breathe in this good ass prana that is conscious with all. Let's go. Oh, yeah, free to be. Beautiful. In reality, one more time, deep down from the base of your spine. Woohoo! Deep down from the base of the spine. Like a roller coaster up and down that spine. And beautiful like the rainbow in the sky. Let's go. Make it deep. Make it beautiful. Let's go. Feels so good to be in the land of the living with praises and thanksgiving. Can I get a? Can I get a? Can I get a? Oh yeah, dear. Oh yeah. Woohoo. Oh yeah. Now today, I want to talk to you guys about how to exit the matrix and set your soul free now. You know, for me, I can only explain from my experience, darlings. And it all have to do with taking the leap of faith. You know, I, when I was out in the matrix, I would have trusted a God outside myself to give me the things that I wanted for myself now, which were more towards materialism. And it would happen, but not realizing at the time that I was manifesting the things that I wanted, but not in the proper alignment of manifestations. And because I wanted certain things, I had to work for the system or the matrix to get what I wanted, rather than manifesting from within and allowing the universe to bring it to fruition for me now. And it was only from observing what it is I had to do than versus what it is who I had to be, who I not who I had to be, what versus who I am now. And exploring myself beyond my physical self, that I was able to tap into universal abundance now and live my life authentically unto myself. And it is through trial and error, challenges and ups and downs, and wanting to return to the matrix when things didn't seem like it was going my way now, that even when it wasn't going my way, other things was happening that I had manifested that come into my life in divine timing that kept me away from returning onto the matrix. And through my mentor, who's also my partner, learning to trust the timing of my life and go through the process of my life, I turned my back fully on the matrix. And it is in those spaces that I had challenges and mistakes and downfalls. I was able to find solutions to realign myself to who I am innately. I had to make mistakes. I had to deal with narcissism. I had to deal with traumas within myself. I had to do a whole lot of soul searching to find myself. And it is in giving myself the change I want to see in the world by living that change onto myself, my reality shifted. I no longer had to chase a job that made me extremely tired or drained my energy. I no longer had to put up with narcissistic, entitled, toxic, negative behavior. I started living my passions. I love gardening, I love cooking, I love reading, I love listening to podcasts, I love going out in nature, which is the most healing thing to have. And it is also the greatest teacher to have just by observing how the animals live with each other in this ecosystem, and how they work together. I was listening to a podcast about ants, and when I listened to the podcast about the ants, I realized how much humanity had strayed away from their originality because the system or the matrix were extremely focused on mentalism and the generations that are coming and leaving to put in new systems to build their kingdom. And I say this because today on my meditation, I was just talking to my son about it, that the way the inorganic ones keep a keep track on how to keep their system afloat is through the education or the school system, where they know one generation will start to work at a certain point in their lives and the next generation will come. So to explain this even deeper is like my parents' timeline. They gave them television and all these different television and what do you call it, gram gramophones, that thing that used to play music, the record player and all of that. And in that timeline, that was a big thing for my parents' generation and other things. And when I came in, they gave us house phones, even though televisions was done already there, but it was already it was already being modified into something else. You had a TV that had a remote, and you had a phone. You didn't have to go out of your house to make a phone call again. And, you know, on every different timeline, something was manifested and was made greater because the universe magic was being used conveniently to them through the people, right? To the collective that was consenting to the manifestations that were happening. And now, in this present moment, they take the same things and they make them more advanced. So now you don't have a phone in your house, you have a phone that moves around. You have a phone is like a TV in your hand. So instead because all these things start to phase out, all the old things start to phase out, they create a device now to keep you ensnared and entrapped with what it is they want to create now. So they give you this portable phone now that will now speed up the process of building the system. You know, you hear them talking about chips and robots and all these different things, trying to entrench the mind of humanity to give consent to these things again. But you see, because we are awake now, we can see through their bullshit reality that is stifling the true reality, which is nature, which makes life eco-friendly, sustainable unto us, reduces the amount of chaos and comparison we have with each other. So when you escape the matrix or the system, you get to see a broader spectrum of what is actually going on outside the cage. You get to live respectively unto yourself in beautiful ways. For me, my health has improved because I have more time to exercise. I eat a vegan diet, and I'm not going to force anyone onto that, but it's your choice to give your body the things that are not energetically connected to yourself and go through the pain. You know, I eat a very well-balanced vegan diet. I have more time for my gardening, which is now blooming, now looking to bloom. I'm now starting to get flowers in my garden as the rain start to fall. I'm starting to get flowers. I've started to get fruits in my garden. My corn is yielding and everything is blossoming beautifully. So I have more space for myself. I have more time to meditate, to go out in nature, enjoy a good, clean nature bath with pure water that does not have any chemicals. I get to do a lot of things with myself, and I get to be with myself, to dive deep within myself, to see beyond the reality they created for mankind to be trapped in. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, take that leap of faith, because the blinding lights, it ain't worth it. You age fast, you get a whole heap of disease, you have no energy for yourself and your family, you always have to constantly run down things rather than create things that are sustainable for your life and healthy for your children and yourself. You know, get out the matrix and pursue all the passions you want for yourself. Live a life fulfilling unto you that is beautiful for you and your family. That is what I am doing always, you know. And I have so much space that I am grateful for, filled with so much gratitude, you know, knowing that knowing that the universe always works in my favor, you know, bringing so many breakthroughs, miracles, and blessings into my life, conserving my energy so I could run this marathon for the rest of my life. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, if you didn't know, now you know. Break away from the system or the matrix that is trying to steal your soul. I did. And my life became extremely fulfilling. I can do so many things with myself. If I choose to put myself in something new every day, I can do it because I have the space to do it. The space to create better technology, the space to create eco-friendly systems that benefits the animals, humanity, the planet. And the most beautiful thing about living 5D reality is that it is the most beautiful way to be, living clean and authentic. I don't have to lie to anybody to make myself look better. I don't have to run down brands and all these different things to feel a certain way about myself. I don't have to be validated by anyone. I just have to be who I am authentically. Just as the earth is, I am, and the universe is, I am. Both divine masculine and feminine energy flowing through my veins, energizing my avatar, my heart, keeping my mind pure in infinite ways. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, don't be afraid to step into the unknown, because it is in the unknown you get infinite surprises that benefits your life and for all your future timelines. Remember, the blinding lights is only a distraction to keep you blind to yourself. but the unknown will keep you curious, spontaneous, energetic, loving, caring, compassionate about yourself, making life sweet and bringing infinite abundance and beauty onto yourself. Get out of the matrix and experience the fullness of yourself. I am Infinite Life, and I'm only going to share the truth unapologetically. Please tap that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Yes, subscribe to it daily. Share this with someone who needs to hear this. Yes, share this with someone who needs to hear this. And take the greatest step you'll ever take in your life, and will not ever return to something that drains your energy and your life purpose in the way you are to be. Once again, I am Infinite Life, and I'm only going to share the truth unapologetically. Do have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, amazing, abundant, beautiful day. Just as you are, I love all of you. 5D, high vibrational, New Earth stars.